Hey there, guys. This is going to be a little bit of a Tootietoo Tour. I hate to say it, but I think when we were first starting out, there was maybe a little bit of doubt that Tootietoo would ever blossom really into anything noteworthy. And so I think this video should sort of clarify that that is not the case. And in fact, Tootietoo is pretty badass. So Shelby's here too.
Hey.
And we're just going to walk through Tootietoo a little bit and just show you around. So first here, we see this little campsite. We have visitors that'll come and stay there. And then we're just here in the plaza.
And the houses surrounding belong to these little visitors that are fishing.
Yep, and these are permanent villagers in the town. We have a population of 10 little villagers. This is Lucha here. He is a little luchador bird. This is Mayel. She's a little sassy little French duck who we love very much. And then this piece of shit is Dom, who we don't like nearly as much, and we are actively pursuing getting him off of the island in lieu of a cooler person. Bertha here is just fine. She's a pretty early moving on. That's her house there in the back. She's just a doll, so we really don't mind her. There's Lucha's house. This is Becky's house, who I don't think we'll see in the tour, but she's a little purple chicken who is also maybe on the fence, with us. But here's a little orchard trail.
She's nice enough.
She's nice enough, but we do have 2 chickens, so it's
not worth it to have 2 chickens.
Yeah,
The last chicken is standing back behind. You can
just barely see him back there. His Egbert there.
Forever.
Yep, he's great. Egbert's great, so he's definitely staying on.
And if we have to choose one chicken, it's going to be Egbert.
So there you can see the type of just conflict that you have to deal with as sort of an overseer of an island such as Tootietoo. It's not easy at all.
Nope. This is Hunter's house.
Yeah, this is my house. Pardon the mess on the floor. My storage is full, so I've got to kind of use that space. But yeah, things are coming together. I'm still just got a single room.
He's got 2 hamsters.
2 hamsters. Yeah, back there just running away.
A saxophone.
Alto saxophone.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm not too shabby with it. So there's our little neighborhood, our little yard anyway. Back here, see, we've got infrastructure now. We've got bridges and slopes that allow, you don't have to use a ladder or a vaulting pole, which I kid you not, we used to have to use a vaulting pole to get across these rivers. But we've come a long way. And so here we've actually got a shop here. This is the Able Sisters. They come here and they sell and make their clothes. Lots of new things for sale each day, and it's just a joy to have them around. So here we've got some stalls. We set all those up. I don't know if you could see, but there was some custom words that we had made, custom designs for those stalls.
And we made a stall for a light, and we have nothing to sell at the stall.
Yeah, that was the ice cream stall back there. We got that little giant ice cream cone, and you're just inspired to find a spot for it. So here's our little orchard trail, our little nature trail. There's no fruits on the trees at the moment, but we have 6 different fruits on Tootietoo now. Used to be just a peach native island. We now have pears, oranges, apples, cherries, and all kinds of things there. So here we have bamboo forest. And all the flowers you see around, those are hyacinths. You can see a pink one there. See, that's actually a hybrid flower. All those other flowers there are just to create hybrids. So we go around. We're just going to continue on through the nature trail here. Now we're back into the secondary little remote neighborhood. Here in this neighborhood, we have Egbert, Mayel, and Dom, which I nearly forgot about because what a piece of shit. But we can go through. Mayel's house is really cute. We can't actually go into any of them because they're all out fishing, and we really don't want to trespass.
Today's the fishing tournament.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's a really big day.
Yep, it's just once per season. You get a fishing tournament. There we had CJ set up in the plaza, if you saw, with a cooler and a tent. We can collect fish and sell them at a higher price today. So everybody's taking part with that and having a good time. That's why everybody's got their sort of fishing hats. I've got my little fishing hat and fishing shirt donned on.
And there's the tent. You can kind of see
Yep,
the
there's
tent.
CJ's tent, and then most importantly, our little flag here, Tootietoo Forever. It's a little custom art piece of mine, actually, if you can believe that. I actually did that.
I had no part in it.
Quite proud of that. You can see it's actually Shelby and I's houses that I had drawn there.
Yeah,
So
this one's mine.
So yeah, here's Shelby's little home.
It's got a lot of bears because I accidentally found 4 or 5 bears.
Yeah, you're very limited sort of with what furniture pieces you get. You know, Timmy and Tommy, the shop owners, they have a few new pieces of furniture for sale each day, but you really gotta take a look. So now we're gonna just jump cut to the museum. We don't have footage of us walking to the museum, but you'll get to see it.
It's in front of the airport.
But here there's 3 lobes of the museum. There's a bug lobe, a fish lobe, and a fossil lobe. So first we're just going to take a look through the little bug lobe here. They're not called lobes, but I'm stuck using that word now. So, we're here. You can see all the bugs that you see are actually bugs that we've caught. So we have
That's why some of the containers are empty.
Yep. There's still a huge catalog left for us to get, but you can see our butterfly room here is starting to fill up. We've got lots of butterflies. They're very abundant on Tootietoo. Got little tiger butterflies there. It's really nice. Well, as you catch these species, you get little plaques commemorating the dates that you caught them on. And then they just kind of hang out in here, and it's really nice.
And if it says 2019, that's because the date on the switch was wrong.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were actually off by a year, we realized, but we're caught up now. A lot of weeds grew back when we jumped the date forward, but it was no big deal. Nothing Tootietoo can't handle. So here we've got just other insect areas here. They're all, I mean, really this is probably quite empty, probably only at like 10 or 20% capacity of the species. There is a ton, and they're restricted by like the months of the year in real time. So there's really only so many that we can even catch right now.
This is the first part of the fish area of
Fish
the
lobe.
museum. The fish lobe.
There's all kinds of fish. I don't like
Like-
fishing as much. Shelby's really the
I
fisher.
catch most of the fish.
Yeah.
Those are all the pond fish. And the ones in the back were from the ocean. They separate them. It's kind of cool. You can only catch pond-type fish in the pond.
Yeah, there's a river mouth area, an ocean area, pond. There's cliffside pools, and you know each of those depending
Waterfalls.
depending on what type of area you're fishing in is gonna depend on what type of fish you're gonna catch. So here's a lot of the ocean fish, which still plenty to catch. So yeah, there's actually only 2 in here.
Yeah, I think the other ones are, mostly in here. These are all ocean fish.
Yep, got a sea bass.
Lionfish, but they call it a zebra turkey fish.
It's interesting. So you learn a lot about actual species.
Every
just
time
by-
you turn something in, he tells you a fun fact about the animal or the fossil
Yeah.
or anything that you turn in.
Blathers is the curator of the museum, and he will always tell you some information about whatever you're turning in. So,
And we will see him right
oh, there he
back
is.
there. Right
There's a
there.
little Blathers there. And now here we are into the coolest part of the museum, which is the fossil part. So you can see on the ground the entire thing is like an evolution branch tree. So, and it's accurate too. So it goes all the way through the evolution of the dinosaurs, all the way up until mankind. And you can see it on the ground. So we'll go into this room here, and it is just really badass.
Love coming in here.
So we don't have all of them by all means, but there is just a lot of really cool fossils, and it is so cool to learn about them too. But you can see, on the ground, it just shows you the actual evolution and progression of them too.
Yeah, it's a cute little visualization, and it becomes clearer the farther down we go too.
Oh yeah, we'll go into this room, which is sort of the modern animals. So if you can see, sort of on the top are the silhouettes of all the different species that are represented in the game, and then their actual evolutionary path. And then if you go up to the end here, you can sort of stand in humanity's spot.
Where,
And
yeah.
where Homo
We're
sapiens
there.
are. So it's really cool. And then there's all the different other animals, if you can see, like the birds and things like that. Kangaroos, marsupials are there. So it's just really, really awesome. But yeah, that's kind of the fossil museum, and you know we're still working on it. But you know, Tootietoo's got one badass museum,
It's true.
and
It's true.
and we strive to fill it up. But it's pretty well represented enough we can show it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the museum there. I think that's
There's
pretty
Blathers.
much. Yeah, he's of course nocturnal, so he's taking a nap right now. It's the late afternoon. But that's Tootietoo, and there's the outside of the museum. We can see it's just here, just outside of the airport when you come in. And yeah, there's a little tiger beetle back there, but we'll grab him later on. But there's Tootietoo, guys, and we can't wait to show you the next update. And we just hope you guys are having a good time. And we just can't wait to
Let
talk
us
to
know
you.
if you have any questions about our island.
Sure thing.
Because it is really fun and we like talking about it.
Definitely. And we love you, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah.